Okay, so we've got some MLB news. I know Jameson Tynan got traded earlier, but I talked about that in tomorrow's video, so you'll see that tomorrow. But on Sunday, when everybody's watching Bills Chiefs, we want to decide to free agents want to sign and trades want to happen. Nice. So Brad Hand signs with the Washington Nationals for a 1-year, $10 million deal. So we're going to talk about that in today's video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. But there's a lot to talk about here. 68% of you that watch these videos, though, are not subscribed. So get your life together. Hit that subscribe button, turn notifications, leave a like on this video. And let's go ahead and get into this video. So, yeah, it was known that the Nationals, Jays, the Dodgers, the Angels, and the Mets were the finalists. He was drafted in the 2008 draft by the Florida Marlins in the second round of the 52nd overall of the 2008 draft. In 2020, he had a great season, 2-1 record with a 2.05 ERA, 23 games, 16 saves. So in his MLB career, 26 wins, 43 losses, 3.65 ERA, and 105 saves. So he's had a very good MLB career up to this point. Now, I know a lot of people don't like his playoff performances, and that makes sense because his playoff performances, they're terrible. In 2019, 6-4 with a 3.30 ERA, 60 games, 34 saves, 39 out of 39. So that's pretty good. He was traded from the San Diego Padres in 2018. I'm not exactly sure what that trade was, but that's besides the point. NL All-Star in 2017, 2018, AL All-Star in 2019, 3 All-Stars under his belt, and All-MLB second team in 2020. So he's a very, very good player, and this is a very, very good move for this Washington Nationals team, who we all know have been making moves this offseason. And I'm a big fan of their offseason so far. Don't get me wrong. They've traded for Josh Bell. They've traded for Kyle Schwarber. They've traded for, or they've re-signed Ryan Zimmerman. That's a move. They've signed John Lester. They have now signed Brad Hand. You've got Daniel Hudson in that bullpen, who's a good 8th inning arm here. 7th inning arm is probably Will Harris. Along with Brad Hand, that is a good bullpen. You still probably could use another arm or 2 in that bullpen. Your starting pitching, obviously it looks great. You've got Max Scherzer, Patrick Corbin, Steven Strasburg, Eric Fetty, Joe Ross, whoever. I mean, you've got a very, very good bullpen. You could use an upgrade at the catcher position instead of Yan Gomes. Third base, they've been rumored to possibly be trading for a third baseman. Maybe it's a Eugenio Suarez. But Trey Turner's one of the better shortstops in the league. Second base, Luis Garcia is pretty good there. Kyle Schwarber is probably your left fielder. DH, if this would benefit him a ton if there was a DH in the National League, but it doesn't look like there's going to be. If there's a DH in the National League, that would benefit them a ton. And their outfit, obviously, you've got Juan Soto on this team, and this team looks a ton better because Brad Hand is a better closer, in my opinion, than Sean Doolittle. And I don't think that's much of a question. This team does not have a great farm system, so you have to go and try to win right now, even though you are in a very tough NL East, where Francisco Lindor is in that division, and the Braves are in that division, the Mets are in that division, the Phillies, I'm not really scared of them, or the Marlins if I'm a Nationals fan and I'm a Braves fan. So, yeah. Nationals, though, they are a very, very good team. A team that, I mean, they are flying kind of under the radar. That could be a very good team. I still see them as a third-place team right now, behind the Mets, behind the Braves. But this is a good signing for the Nationals. Very good signing. He's one of the better closers in the game. And if I'm being honest, I've got to give this signing an A-. Winners and losers here. Winners, Nationals. Winners also are the rest of the American League West because he doesn't have to be on the Angels or the NL West, and because he doesn't have to be on the Angels or the Dodgers and the NL East because he would have been on them. Well, not the NL East. They're losers. NL East is losers. The Angels are losers. They should have got Brad Hand but didn't. Jays are losers, you could say. There's a lot of different losers here, you could say. But I still see them as a third-place team. But don't get me wrong. This Nationals team is a third-place team that might make the playoffs, even being a third place team. I don't know if the expanded playoffs are staying. I hope they are because I thought the expanded playoffs was great. But, I'm not the commissioner of Major League Baseball. $10.5 million, I don't think is an overpay. He was going to be getting paid more than that in Cleveland, where before they unexpectedly non-tendered him, which is very interesting. I don't really think they should have done that. But, they're cheap. Nationals, though, they signed Brad Hand. That's a good deal. And still probably could use maybe another starting pitcher, even though you've got Strasburg, you've got Corbin Scherzer, maybe a back end starter, and John Lester, maybe a back end starter, but that would really make no sense. Your bullpen looks good as far as 7th, 8th, 9th inning. Like if you've got Will Harris, Daniel Hudson, Brad Hand out of that bullpen, that's very good. I know his postseason struggles have been a lot of people's problem with him, but I understand where you're coming from there because he has been terrible in the playoffs, if we are being honest. So, yeah, he's a 3-time All-Star, very, very good player. And maybe I'm crazy, but I think he might come on the cheap here because for a 3-time All-Star, $10 million is not that much of a deal. And I was saying earlier, he was traded in the Brad Hand, Adam Simber to Cleveland for Francisco Mejia trade. Obviously, Francisco Mejia was a great prospect or expected to be a great prospect at one time. So this Nationals team's looking good. What's next for them after this Brad Hand signing? You look at a catcher, try to get a catcher, maybe a third baseman too. I think you try to get a third baseman too. And after that, maybe one more relief pitching arm, and after that, you're good. Because this team's very good. It's just they are in a tough division, and that's kind of their problem. But this is overall a really, really good move, and I felt the Angels should have really signed him. Mets should have, but didn't. And this is a good move. And I didn't expect the Nationals to sign, but they did, and I think it is a very, very good move for this team. He's probably your closer as of right now. Daniel Hudson in the 8th inning and Will Harris in the 9th, if that's what I was predicting. So, yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'll try to get this video out during halftime of Bills Chiefs, so you guys won't, be back and forth with the NFL because I know that the NFL is probably more popular than Major League Baseball right now, if we're being honest. But the Chiefs-Bills is kind of getting to be a blowout right now, and 21-9. But this is not a football channel. So, yeah, leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. 68% of you that watch these videos are not subscribed. Get your life together. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, leave a like. Thank you for watching, and peace.